Let me ask you something. Do you think it's okay for corporations and the system to stack the odds against you like this?
No.
Picture this. You've just been defrauded by someone who emptied your bank account. You report the fraud, but the investigation is set to take 120 days. Meanwhile, your rent is due and your landlord isn't waiting. Day 1. Your rent is due, but the fraud investigation is far from over. Day 7. You get an eviction notice. Now, your home, your stability, everything is at risk. Day 28. Your court date arrives. You're still dealing with the financial hardship of a frauded account. But the court, they grant the eviction anyway. You now owe late fees, rent, and 11 months of lease agreement for a residence you can no longer afford. Let's break it down. The judicial system, the legal system, and the corporate interests, banks, credit agencies, landlords, are all playing the game. But who really benefits? Certainly not you. Day 29. Law enforcement shows up, and you're officially trespassed from your own home. Now you're homeless.
Wow.
And as if that wasn't enough, your credit company reports the judgment.
Oh my
Your credit
God.
score? A catastrophic 380. Day 119. After all that hardship, the bank finally returns your defrauded money, $200. But what does that really change? You're still stuck with the court judgment, the damaged credit, and the risk of homelessness. Your job is now on the rocks. Your family is torn apart. Your children are taken by CPS. So, I ask again, who really benefits from this setup?
What?
The bank, who returns the money 120 days later? Or the corporations and systems that thrive off your hardship? In 2024, the top 1% of Americans hold 40% of the nation's wealth, while the bottom 90% collectively hold less than 30%. This system is rigged. It's not about personal responsibility or bad luck. It's about a system designed to keep you trapped.
Oh my
In
God.
2023, nearly 3.5 million people were evicted from their homes in the US. And for many, this isn't a one-time event, it's a vicious cycle. Once you're evicted, your chances of finding another place to live diminish.
What?
Studies show that it takes an average of 6 years to fully recover from an eviction. And what about those credit reports? A study by the National Consumer Law Center found that 7 out of 10 low-income renters are discriminated against because of their credit scores,
What?
even if they've been through hardships like fraud or eviction. This isn't new.
Wow.
Throughout history, corporations and the wealthy elite have found ways to exploit working families. From the Great Depression to the subprime mortgage crisis of 2008, the wealthy have